We have seen the naming of compounds formed by metal and non-metal. Now let's see how we name the compound formed by two non-metals. In this case, we use prefix di, tri, tetra, penta, etc. Di means 2, tri means 3, tetra means 4, penta means 5. These prefixes shows the number of atoms. Let's see how we use this. So in this case, carbon is non-metal and oxygen is also non-metal. So it is a compound formed by two non-metals. So first non-metal is named as it is. That means in this case, its name is carbon. But with second non-metal, we use suffix ide as we follow while naming compound formed by metal and non-metal. But same time we use prefix to show the number of atoms. So here number of atoms of oxygen is 1. So for 1 we use prefix mono. So first non-metal is named as it is, that means carbon. With second we use suffix ide and prefix to show the number of atoms. So in this case 1 atom is there, so for 1 we use prefix mono and suffix ide, so it becomes oxide. So name of this compound is carbon monoxide. Let's take one more example, CO2. Again compound is formed by two non-metals. For first non-metal, it is named as it is. For second non-metal, we use prefix to show the number of atoms. There are 2 atoms. To show the 2 number of atoms, we use prefix di. And with oxygen, now we'll add suffix ide and it becomes oxide. So name of the compound will be carbon dioxide. Let's take one more example, PCl3. P is symbol of phosphorus and Cl is symbol of chlorine. Both are non-metals. So for first non-metal, we'll name this non-metal as it is. For second non-metal, use suffix ide and prefix to show the number of atoms. Here there are 3 atoms of chlorine and for 3 atoms we use prefix tri. And with chlorine use suffix ide. So it becomes chloride. So name of this compound will be phosphorus trichloride. So far we have seen the naming of chemical compounds. We had a metal and non-metal and we had 2 non-metals. Now what happens when in a chemical compound we have 2 elements and oxygen? For such type of compounds that has 2 elements and 1 oxygen, we follow certain rules. In this case, one element is metal and other element is non-metal. In this case also, we name first metal, its name remains same. That means for sodium, its name will be sodium. And with this part of compound, we follow some rules. First rule is that non-metal is named with suffix ite if number of atom is 2. Now if we write the compound NaClO2, so this is a compound formed by 2 elements and 1 oxygen. And for sodium, its name remains as it is, that means sodium. And with this non-metal, that is second element, will use suffix ite if the number of oxygen atom is 2. So in this compound, number of atom of oxygen is 2. So with this chlorine, we use suffix ite. So its name will be, so the first metal, it remains same, sodium. And if the number of oxygen atom is 2, then we use suffix ite with non-metal. So which non-metal is this? Chlorine. So we add ite with this, so it becomes chloride. So what will be the name of NaClO2? Sodium chloride. For the second rule, if the number of oxygen is less than 2. Now here Na is metal, Cl is non-metal, and oxygen atom is less than 2. Then non-metal is named with prefix hypo and suffix ite. So with this sodium, its name remains same, that means sodium. Here oxygen atom is less than 2, then we'll use prefix hypo with non-metal and suffix ite. So chlorine becomes chloride. So in this case, this is the compound formed by 2 elements and oxygen. So if the oxygen is less than 2, then with non-metal we use prefix hypo and suffix ite. According to third rule, if number of oxygen atoms are 3, then non-metal is named with suffix 8. So here this compound is formed by 2 elements and oxygen, and number of oxygen atoms are 3 here. So sodium remains as it is, that means sodium. And if number of oxygen atoms are 3, then with non-metal we use suffix 8. So its name becomes sodium chlorate. According to fourth rule, if number of atoms are more than 3, then non-metal is named with prefix per and suffix 8. Now here the compound is NaClO4. So here number of atoms are more than 3, then this metal will remain same, but with non-metal we have to use prefix per and suffix 8. So its name becomes sodium perchlorate. Now let's name of this compound KClO3. So in this case, this compound is formed by 2 elements and oxygen element. So according to the rules, first metal, it remains as it. So here K is potassium. For 3 oxygen atoms, non-metal gets suffix 8. So its name becomes potassium chlorate.